Spread the love and spread the health to everyone you possibly can. Hello everybody. Today I have some very exciting news to share with you, and if you are not already following me on Instagram, Snapchat, and my Facebook page, Raw Alignment, I really suggest you do go follow me there. I'll put all of the links in the description below, and I'll also try and put them on the screen right here. I wanted to have you follow me there because everybody else besides my YouTube subscribers already know this big news. Just because I wasn't able to record a video right away, but I am able to post on other social media fairly quickly once I decide to do something. So today I'm going to be talking about why I have decided to drop out of college and why I'm moving to Hawaii. I'm going to talk a little bit about what I'm going to be doing there, and then I think I'm going to record a separate Q&A video because I've been getting a ton of specific questions about Hawaii, so I'm going to have like a Q&A Hawaii edition video, which I will try and record today as well, so that should be up fairly soon. So I want to talk a little bit about why I have decided to drop out of college. Why it just hasn't worked for me personally. So a little bit over a year ago, I kind of started to not really feel as into school as I used to be. In high school, I was like a straight A student, or A's and B's. I loved school, I loved learning, I always did my homework on time, I studied a ton, and I really enjoyed learning and being in that school environment. And then as I got to college, the first year was a little rocky, but then the second semester of my first year in college, I really got back into that high school mindset, and I was on top of everything, and was so, my life was so structured, and I was doing really well again. And that was in school up in Connecticut, and then I transferred down to Georgia, and I started going to a health and wellness school and started studying health coaching. And ever since I moved down to Georgia, I just was never really into school. I couldn't get that passion back for being in that school setting or doing the homework, studying. It wasn't really resonating with me. But I tried. I've been down in Georgia for 2 years now, and I've really tried getting back into the swing of things like every single quarter, because my school is a quarterly system, not semesters. I've tried and tried again, and I'm not into it anymore. And also I'm pursuing a career that doesn't really require a college degree. Of course, an education is something that should be valued in this country and should be valued in the world. But when it comes down to it, being a health coach, you really you'll benefit from being a certified health coach. So I am enrolled in the Institute of Integrative Nutrition Health Coaching Program, which I'll be graduating in January. So I'll be a certified health coach, but really having a degree doesn't really do much when it comes to health coaching. I feel that health coaching is more about learning to deal with other people. There's a spider that just crawled across the lens. Health coaching is more about learning to deal with other people, talking to them, understanding them, being an empathetic person, being knowledgeable about health, and like so many things that having a degree will not teach me. So that's kind of where my passion for school and my passion for my career kind of like started parting ways. So another thing is I don't ever want to be working under somebody else. I don't want to have a boss if it's not me. I want to be my own boss. I don't want to work a 9-to-5 job. And of course that might be what works for you. That might go along with your dream career and your dream life. You might want to be something that requires a degree. You might need a master's degree. You might need like so much more education in order to pursue that career that you're totally passionate about. And that is amazing. Like, I am not saying anything about an education being bad at all. I'm just saying it's not working for me right now. It hasn't been working for me for a few years now, and it just seems like as time goes on, I'm feeling more and more like I'm going against what I should be doing, which is not school right now. So for a while I was trying to figure out, okay, what are my other options? What is an alternative way of living that I can have if I'm not going to be in school? Like, how am I going to pay for everything? And I was thinking for a while, maybe I can get a job at a nice restaurant and continue paying the rent and continue getting by until my business starts making more money. But when it came down to it, I was adding up the hours that I would need to work at the restaurant in comparison to the time I would be in school, and it wasn't much different. I was still needing to put my time to something that wasn't my business, something that I'm not truly passionate about, and I didn't want to do that, so I wasn't making any moves. And then I actually attended the Woodstock Fruit Festival this year, which I'm sure many of you know about, and I had the time of my life, and I met many people who had done woofing before, which is where you work on a farm in exchange for your food and for your housing. You get to stay on the farm for free as long as you work a certain amount of hours a day. And the idea of this just resonated with me really well. It was like the answer that I've been looking for that I just didn't know about. And okay, it got really bright over there, so I changed my location. Just want to show you guys this leaf. Look how huge it is. It's so awesome. Well, I guess it's the tree that I'm sitting under right now. Okay, so where was I? I was at the Woodstock Fruit Festival, and hearing about woofing just seemed like the perfect option for me. So I talked to a lot of people who had been to this specific farm, which is a raw vegan fruit farm, which is so cool. I talked to the one of the lady who is in charge of this place, and connected with her at the fruit festival, and I've been emailing back and forth. So I want to talk a little bit about why I chose Hawaii, why I chose the big island of Hawaii in comparison to California or like all of the other places in the country and over the world that I could choose to go to. Why Hawaii? Well, Hawaii is warm, it's tropical climate, and I moved down to Georgia 2 years ago, like I said, from Connecticut, and I definitely don't miss the 6-month-long winters at all, but Georgia still does have a fairly cold winter, and it's difficult to eat raw. It's been fairly difficult to maintain my warmth in the winter. It's not really comfortable, and I desire to be in a place that is warm all year round, and I know that the big island of Hawaii is that climate. In addition to that, I know that quite a few people from the fruit festival live in Hawaii. I know one woman who's been there for 4 years, and a couple people who have been there for 1 or 2 years. So I know people on the big island. I don't know many people on the other islands. I also know the big island is where the fruit's at, so that is important to me too. I'm really excited to forage and be able to collect my own fruit. That sounds like heaven to me. So that's why I chose Hawaii. That's my destination. The last year at the fruit festival, when I heard that so many people were moving there and passionate about wanting to get there at some point in their life, I knew that there was something special about this place. And I really believe that eventually there's going to be a huge fruitarian community out there of just so many people eating fruit, and I'm really excited for it. So what else did I want to talk about? What I'll be doing there exactly. So everything's not set in stone yet, but what I plan on doing there is staying at a raw vegan fruit farm. There's a little community there, so I think they have up to 16 people staying at a time. I'm not sure how many people will be there when I arrive. And I'll be staying in a little cabin hut area. And I'll just be working 4 to 5 hours every day on the farm. So collecting fruit, harvesting fruit, taking care of the land, and really just doing anything that they ask me to do for 4 to 5 hours. And then after that, it's my time to do whatever I want with. So I'm going to be working on my business a ton. I feel like school has been holding me back so much from pursuing my business as much as I want to be. I just haven't had the time that I really want to be putting into my business. So I'm finally going to have that time. And another thing is, like, somebody said to me, well, you were in school for that many hours a day, doing homework for that many hours a day. Why is working on a farm going to be any different? And to me, it's that working on a farm and being in this type of community is going to be so conducive to my self-growth and to my business growth, whereas school was stressful. I didn't want to be doing that, and I think that's a huge important thing. Not only was it taking away time, it was taking away so much energy that I wanted to be putting into other things. So I'm really excited to be able to work on the farm, and then when I'm done with that, just make videos for you guys and create these programs and these projects that I've planned for you. I cannot wait. I'm really excited. So that's pretty much what I have planned. I guess that's all I'm going to share in this video. Stay tuned for my Hawaii Q&A, and if you do have any questions or comments about this decision of mine, please make them positive if you're going to share them below. I really look forward to reading everything you have to say, and look forward to connecting with you guys. So thank you so much for watching this video and sharing this moment with me and sharing this excitement with me. I'm just really glad that I have so many people to share this with, and I'm really excited to take you with me to Hawaii and just show you what it's like there. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.